Hi. Sorry to interrupt.
What's up everybody, Nariko here with a new video for you guys, and today we are looking at AL Zara with, as you can hear, the commander AL Zara on it. So my first impressions, by the way, just a short reminder, my AL Zara, as you can see here now, my skilling in the match here, I didn't had her fully, even now it's not fully, but I didn't had her second inspiration slot, and I also have not her on 16.4 or 16.1 at the very least. The whole Azur Lane collab, you know, drained my entirety of commander EP. So there you go, just take this video with a salt. This video is mainly just to show off, is Azur Lane Zara even worth or not? Long video short, yes. AL Zara is pretty much, like I said, pretty much the same as normal Zara, with the extension of, for me, a very beautiful camouflage. I mean, just look at this camo, a completely white ship, that golden accents. I mean, that ship is very beautiful for me. I just can imagine how that ship will perform when I completely have an upgraded AL Zara. I'm still trying to, you know, figure out a little bit the builds. Right now I'm having Mimbelli on it, as you could see, just to get it reloaded a little bit better, because you can't choose on AL Zara if you want the SAP or not. The SAP is built in, so your reload is really going some places. That's the big downside. The other downside is, or up and downside, is a two-edged sword. SAP is great, even if you're angled, just took the superstructure, but there comes the biggest issue. At some point your superstructure is completely saturated, and at that point you can just, you know, shoot at the superstructure, get no damage, and just wait a second, enjoy. This is enjoyment on the biggest levels. Just this is why I like SAP. When you see a DD and your SAP is loaded, yeah, you're just clapping DDs. They don't even know what the hell is happening here. Right now here you see a Bismarck that probably never drove Gneisenau to get to the Bismarck, and probably is one of those people that are just saying Gneisenau sucks and then get killed by the Gneisenau. Gneisenau is by far not the best ship, but my saying is never underestimate any enemy. Never underestimate an enemy. And right now here I just try to, you know, get in a position to kite around a little bit, you know, farm this Bismarck as much as I can, but also not try to go into the map borders into orbital stance to be so far out of battle that I have no battle influence anymore. This is one thing that many people in mainly Japanese cruisers, to be honest, and some in the French cruisers even though, do. They kind of round their wiggling asses and twerk so hard that they find themselves in the map order where you basically have no influence in the battle anymore. My best advice, again, that I just can give to you, rule number one: if there is a kiting cruiser, don't follow the kiting cruiser. This is what they want. The kiting cruiser wants that you follow him. Why? Every battleship that follows a kiting cruiser is going out of places that he has a battle influence, that he can tank damage or do anything. And this is a huge advantage for the enemy team. So if there's a kiting cruiser, don't follow him. It's easy as that. Let them come to you, because that's their disadvantages. They need to kite If they can't kite and need to come to you to the damage to do something, then you have the upper hand. But as soon as you follow them and get them into their kiting style, you have the disadvantage. So what you see right now here is me trying to just get behind that island there, you know, a little bit of hiding, you can say. Sorry for my bad English. Hiding so I not get spotted and completely broadsided. This is one part of the huge Italian problem. The superstructure is pretty much easily accessible. So as soon as you're broadside and you have a battleship with at least 300mm guns, that basically is every tier 6 and 7 ship, you have a hard time. So don't get caught. And if you get, like I said, the rudder shift is really great. You have that Italian double rudder, yeah? That double rudder just lets that ass really fastly turn in, yeah? This is a huge advantage for the Italian. So I just can advise you to really use this advantage to your best capabilities, I can say. To be honest, I don't know why, but I'm one of them that wished that the Italians had SAP and AP, but I think at the same point it will be a little bit too overpowered in regards, because you basically could do always damage, you know, SAP and bowing and everything, and broadsides you just smack them with SAP, 5, 6, 7k salvos every few seconds. And HE will just give you that, you know, few HE salvos, boom, you have that permafire, and then you just spam SAP, and you have, that will just be a little bit too broken, I guess. But hey, you never can not dream, right? You never can not dream. But so far for the upcoming Azulian wave here, that wave 5, I have to say, every commander so far I like. Azulian Bismarck I do like, Cheshire, Colorado, Soyuz, and oh god, I feel like I forgot someone. Bismarck, Soyuz, Zara. Shit. Okay, never mind. If I don't remember it, I probably don't even use them pretty much. But yeah, the only problem that I have with the Azulian thing right now is Colorado. If you don't know, Colorado makes basically every single turret reload in a different layout. If you watch my streams when I play Colorado, you see that sometimes the third and fourth turret are unsync with the first and second, and that you need to wait 3.5 or something more to get the guns reloaded. And at some points in battle that really gets my nerves, because you have that broadside battleship literally in front of you. You shoot your first 2 guns, but you can't shoot the other guns, and you just wait and wait, and then he turns out again, and you're just nice. That's my reload. But yeah, so far I have to say that I like the wave. So I can understand if people don't like it. I can understand if you don't like anime. But I think in life that's like with everything. If you don't like anime, politics, man, woman, whatever in life, there's always something that you don't like. You have two choices. You either can act childish and just, you know, rant about everything and go on full mayhem everywhere, because that's, you know, if you don't like something, others shall not like it too, right? Or you can go the adult way and just ignore it. Just completely ignore it. That's basically with the Azulian. Hey, if you don't like the Azulian stuff in Legends, ignore it. You don't have to play it, and it doesn't influence you in your way of playing. And if you don't like the voiceovers, just turn them off. I mean, I do that with the Halloween stuff. I do that with the space camos and whatever, I don't want to see them. For me, it just looks way too hilarious. A battleship in space things. I mean, when you have a spaceship, yeah, and the spaceship is swimming on water instead of flying into space, that's for me a little bit way too hilarious. And then comes the fucking trash film battleships in my mind. But yeah. Hey, if you don't like it, you don't like it. I'm not saying you have to like it or not. It's everyone's way, and that's the good part. Not every human is the same, right? It will be fucking boring if we all will be the same and agree in every fucking bullshit, right? If that will be the case, we will be a fucking boring utopia. But yeah. And here you see basically the Bismarck. What I try is just, you know, right now I just do damage. I mean, I could now basically just run away and we win the battle in points and things, but I know that, for example, by the way, huge shout out to Big Fat Krell and Legendary V19, and even more shout out to Legendary V19 that helped me to get to fucking 500 subs. He's a fucking way too generous dude, man. I love this guy. Legendary is one of the friends that I literally got through Legends here, and I respect him highly. So Legendary, dude, thank you so much. You're just too generous, and you're a fucking diamond, man. Around so many people. But again, here I just do damage because that's, you know, I'm on 85,000. I can do damage and we win either way because I just know Krell, he just sits there, watches, you know, what I'm doing, if I survive or not, and he's basically just the securing that we win. The Eugen is screaming me backwards because he's afraid that I get killed. But I am not that dumb. But what you also see me do pretty much is that throttle jacking, slower, faster, you know, my engine. That pretty much helps me. Where do I get that? From Flamu PC. But that's the last ship here, and with that we won the game. And in typical fashion, Krell has to steal me the kill here. I mean, will not be Krell if he didn't stole that ship. And I mean, look at that one shell of justice. Disgusting Krell. I love you, Krell. But yeah. So, with that further ado said, thank you very much for watching the video. Like, subscribe, show that love, and I will see you at the next video. Nariko out, and live long and prosper, my friends.